The chairman of the House of Representatives Ad hoc Committee, Honorable Babajimi Benson, to be here this morning in this revered Green Chamber as the nominee of Mr. President for the position of the Chief of Army Staff of the Nigerian Army. I'm truly grateful for the generous reception that the nominee of the President as the Chief of Defense Staff and I have enjoyed since we arrived for this screening this morning. As done last Thursday, during our confirmation hearing by the Senate, I wish to thank His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, for finding me worthy of this nomination. I'm also grateful to the officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army and the larger Nigerian society for the goodwill they have extended to me and my family since I was nominated as the 23rd Chief of Army Staff. I consider my nomination as a call to higher responsibilities, and I'm determined not to betray the trust and confidence reposed in me. As I mentioned during my confirmation hearing at the Senate last Thursday, it is an open secret that our country has faced a challenging security environment in the past 2 decades, which has impacted adversely on our socio-economic and political lives. The episodic crises of the past have now become enduring, thereby making governance and the rule of law more challenging for successive administrations. Today's painful reality is that insecurity has distorted our developmental plans and aspirations of a strong, prosperous, globally competitive, and influential nation. Never in the recent past is the requirement for proactive, adaptive, and inclusive leadership more needed than Nigeria's security environment of today. These requirements are what I intend to meet as the Chief of Army Staff, if confirmed by the Green Chamber. I'm mindful that the Nigerian Army I'm being screened to lead is a crucial component of our military instrument of national power. It is not only the largest, but also the most complex, most geographically spread, most sought after during crisis, and often most misunderstood. I believe that for the Nigerian Army to grapple with the demands of the contemporary security environment, it must consistently transform to be a step ahead of its time. For this reason, I conceptualize my philosophy of command as to transform the Nigerian Army into a well-trained, equipped, and highly motivated force toward achieving our constitutional responsibilities within a joint environment. I intend to partner with the National Assembly and other stakeholders in achieving this command philosophy. Therefore, under my leadership, the Nigerian Army shall work harmoniously with all organs of government to ensure our territories are secured and lives and properties are not threatened. distinguished leader of the House and members of this committee. Now to properly introduce myself, I am Major General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja. I was born on the 28th of February 1968, and I hail from Ilobu in the Irekpodun local government area of Osun State. I was admitted into the Nigerian Defense Academy on 12 September 1987 as a member of the 39 regular course. I got commissioned on the 19th September 1992 into the Corps of Infantry. I've earned my promotion through the rank as and when due, and I've held instructional, command, and staff appointments in my sojourn in the Nigerian Army. I'm Special Forces qualified, amphibious, and advanced airborne training. I've commanded the Special Forces Battalion twice. I've commanded 2 separate brigades, the 9th Brigade in Lagos and 2 brigades in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. I've commanded 2 separate divisions. I was a general officer commanding 82 divisions between 2021 and 2022, and the general officer commanding 1 division in Kaduna between 2022 and 2023. I was a former director of operations at the Army headquarters, and most recently, the Chief of Operations Army. I've had stints in training institutions as an instructor at the Nigerian Defense Academy and a member of the directing staff at the prestigious Armed Forces Command and Staff College. I'm a proud holder of the Bachelor of Science degree in Geography from the Nigerian Defense Academy and a Master's of Strategic Studies from the United States Army War College. I'm happily married to Mrs. Maria Abiodun Lagbaja and blessed with 2 children. In closing, distinguished parliamentarian, I consider my nomination as the Chief of Army Staff a privileged opportunity to bring about more positive changes to the Nigerian Army to enable it to function optimally in line with the dictates of our Constitution. Thus, if confirmed by this distinguished House and given the mandate to lead the Nigerian Army during this period, I shall do my best to justify the confidence reposed in me by Mr. President, the National Assembly, and the generality of Nigerians. I must place it on record that the Nigerian Army feels at home with statesmen who understand statecraft and know the place of military as an instrument of national power. Undoubtedly, Nigeria is fortunate to have this category of men and women in this 10th Assembly. Distinguished leader of the House, members of this committee, if confirmed by this honorable House, I pledge to work harmoniously with the 10th Assembly to discharge my mandate as the Chief of Army Staff. I hereby present myself for screening and subsequent confirmation by this revered committee. Thank you.